I'm gonna Google it first.
It could be a word somewhere.
I hope not.
Oh, Pete.
I guess we basically all sit in the front.
Wait, where's the name?
Yeah. Do you mind?
All right, welcome back to Tribal Council. We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Shauna, Carl, Tony, Melissa, Ethan, Trinica, and Hannah vote out last night's Tribal Council. Charlie.
Some good eye rolls.
I'll wait for this.
They won't even need to.
Well, yeah.
You don't need to act.
Charlie, how was the last night? Because that was the final night of your season 12 adventure.
The last night was, I think, the warmest night of them all. It was nice not to be like waking up shivering in a sweatshirt and pants and shivering yet sweating still. So I guess in that aspect it was the most comfortable night's sleep.
Sandra, how different did it feel to have so few people in the camp, especially considering you started with 2 tribes of 10?
Oh, it's different. I mean, after every tribal, it gets smaller and smaller, but we had a lot more room. You know, we still have the taps down, so it was like we could spread out, and yeah, it was pretty nice.
Kiri, at last night's Tribal Council, you had the individual immunity necklace, but you also decided to play an idol on German. Walk me through that decision.
Well, for one, I guess I used them all up, and that's why we didn't get one today. That decision was because that's a hard one. Well, he gave me my idol back, and like he didn't have to do that. He did get it. It wasn't against the rules. I was like, I don't think he caught me on camera, but I ugly cried over it and everything. And he did give it back to me, and I wanted to show that there was no hard feelings over that. I thought that was a good decision at the time. Man, can I start over? I'm like all flustered from being in the sun
Sure.
for an hour. Anyway, I just wanted to show a token of good faith. I needed to use it. That's it. I don't know. I can't do it.
German, any action this game can mean a little or can mean a lot, and that was obviously a very clear action from Kiri there. So, do you read into that as a sign of she wants to continue working with you?
Yeah, definitely. I saw it as a sign of good faith. I'm really thankful that she protected me that round because we were all pretty much vulnerable, and I did get the idol, fairly. But
I'm just bitter.
I think me giving it up when I was at risk showed her what good ally I was, so she just wanted to return that favor.
Maddie P. Last night's trial was significant because the 6 had to turn on one another, and although Hannah was the one who got voted out, you still walked away with some votes. So, how are you feeling at this moment, knowing that you could get 2 more again?
Look, nervous, and I think especially nervous because I'm not wearing an immunity necklace. None of us are after that last challenge. It was tough, but internally, always uncertain. This is the game.
Let's talk about that, Charlie. You guys talked about wanting to break records. That was a real foot first. None of you currently have immunity, so but all joking aside, how does that impact the vote that somebody is not guaranteed safety?
It definitely leaves more options open. It creates a more fluid kind of strategy going all around. I think everyone's name, truly everyone this time, was said in the strategy period this round, and that's something that can't be said for almost any other merge vote.
Sandra, when the numbers get this small, typically the person who has immunity has a little bit more say in what goes on, but considering none of you have immunity, does that almost make you all an equal playing field?
Absolutely. We're all at risk right now. We're all scrambling. There's lots of little, one-on-ones, and you just gotta wait and see how it goes and hope for the best. And hope you're being told the truth.
Kiri, with so few votes left, obviously you have to think about who do I want to sit next to and who I don't. But you've been out here for 8 days with these people. How much is the emotional aspect of the vote playing a factor?
It does play a factor because you feel bad, but at the same time, I'm putting myself in the mindset that we all came out here knowing what the game is and what the game involves. We've all talked about it even before we became the Six, that at some point we're going to have to eat each other and to do it in good faith and to know it's not personal. But when we get down to this, it's every man for themselves. So may the best player win, may, whatever happens, happens. I think that we're all still going to be friends after. Every vote is hard. I just think that we're all like really well spirited about this, and we're almost excited. It's like we're going in a fortnight together, and like kind of. I feel like right now it's a friendly challenge. I know feelings are still going to be hurt. I know mine will. I feel like I'll get over it if it is me tonight, but it is a game. We all signed up for this, and there's only one winner.
Jeremy, what about you? How are you going about separating the bonds and the loyalties that you built across this week versus now, look, I got to make it to the end and somebody has to go?
It's been 8 days, why come this far to not put yourself in a position to win this game? I would say we're all at the finish line, and you just gotta really dig deep and put your emotions aside and do what's best, because at the end of the day, only one of us is winning.
Matty P, although the game is not over in terms of days, this is the end. There's no further you can go. So just summarize this overall experience for me. What have you learned about yourself out here?
Personally, from this experience, I've learned a ton. Like, I've never spent this long in the outdoors in my life. I've never been camping for more than a night. I've slept on the ground for the last week. I haven't showered, I haven't shaved, I haven't brushed my teeth. I've been hungry every day, but I've managed to push through, and that's been a huge, psychological blessing for me, because I've struggled with anxiety in my life, and this has really helped it. And I've met so many great people all around, throughout the last week, and it's been a huge challenge physically and psychologically, and I think I've internalized a lot of that in the past, but I felt really comfortable to open up to certain people, and that's being vulnerable has been a blessing for me in this game.
All right. Well, as I said, as the numbers get smaller, the travels do get shorter. However, I will give everyone the chance here. If there's anything else you'd like to say or get off your chest, this could be your last chance you have to do so. All right. Time for talking is done, and we're going to get to the vote very soon. Charlie, we'll start with you.
Season 5, when we did this, every single player would come in Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote. Charlie. Kiri. 1 vote Charlie, 1 vote Kiri. Charlie. 2 votes Charlie, 1 vote Kiri. Kiri. That's 2 votes Kiri, 2 votes Charlie, 1 vote left. The next person voted out of surviving Roof at Decennium, the 8th member of our jury. Kiri.
Oh, it's about time. Oh my god.
I've been waiting. I always get voted out for that reason. You're an amazing. Good luck, guys.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I can't wait to watch the Good luck, guys. I can't wait to hear your speeches. Oh, I need my torch. Womp womp.
Kiri. Tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Bye, guys.
So, first reaction to what just happened?
It is literally about time that they voted me out. I have been waiting for this. How many confessionals do I have where I'm like, how much do I have to screw around before they realize I'm building a phenomenal resume? I truly do believe that if I got to the final 3, I would have a great speech. When everyone hugged me, they whispered, it's because you're going to win. This is about the 3rd time I've been voted out of round 5 because people thought I was a jury threat. So my final challenge here is I got to hide my skill level on, I don't know, I feel like I am bitchy, I don't know. But it was a great experience. I'm actually relieved that I don't have to go in front of the jury and do a speech. That's a huge relief off of me. And I can't wait to go see everyone. So I'm super excited and I'm super proud. It was honestly a really great experience. So I'm excited. I'm super proud of myself.
What do you think you've gained from this experience?
A little bit more self-confidence. I think I did a lot more than I thought. I don't have the best self-esteem. Sorry. So to get to the final 5 and be voted off yet again because people thought I was like too likable or too much of a jury threat, even though I tried to play a different game and play a villain, that's still the reason I get voted out. So that does make me think that maybe I'm not as crappy as I think I am. Or I'm just a sociopath and I'm just really, really evil deep inside and like can fool everyone. I don't know which it is. That'll be a question for my psychologist after this. But I'm really proud of myself for enduring in the rain. I was super sick for a lot of it. I lost my voice for the first 3 days, and I still managed to stay out here. I won 2 immunities, which is crazy because it's me. I found one. Like, I even like kind of started a fire off of an ember once, which I'm counting. So no, it was great. I loved it. This is awesome.
Who are you?
It's happy tears too, by the way.
Who are you rooting for? Who's still left in the game?
Right now, I'm honestly rooting for Sandra because I think she's Queen Sandra. I think that she's got this resume that people do not expect her to have. I think she's going to have an awesome final speech. And I'd love to see her win Reelfoot. It's about time to have not only a woman, but like, you know, like a mom, like an older woman, like someone who played such a good game as her. I think it's going to be great. I'm really rooting for her.
Any final thoughts?
Let's go have a beer.